loud.
Yo, we good?
Yeah, it was loud, man.
What
it was
up?
loud. It was loud. It was loud. Skeng biscuit. Wagwan.
You mad, bro? Sub, bro. Long time. What up?
What up? What up? What up?
How we doing, people?
Said Wagwan, rude boy. You been keeping up with your chest? I actually have been, bro. I've been cooking. a little bit. I just finished playing me and Troy were just playing a game just now before we came on. So, and tonight I'm playing with our boy again tonight live. So I'll be on stream tonight playing at 8 o'clock or 8:30. So pull up. Kimura Sweeps, what up? Cookie Monster, what up? Dashnius, what up? Oh, man, Excessive, OG. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, that card was from start to finish. That card was insane.
Oh yeah,
that was a good ass card. 300 UFC 300, possibly best card in UFC history. You think?
I don't throw that around a lot, and I'm gonna say yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Troy making a face. What did you say? You don't think so?
I'm trying to remember a card, like top to bottom.
I don't think there's no card. That card.
I could think.
You know what's crazy? What card can you remember each fight top to bottom?
Yeah, that's wild.
True.
That's why I'm trying to.
In the next upcoming years, in this card, I can remember the order of what every bout.
I swear to God.
Crazy.
It's probably the first card I actually watched every fight, and I was into it.
Yeah, without being bored. Yo, 7 hours, lock the fuck in.
Yeah, just from I seen the light of day outside, and then all of a sudden darkness. You just like
still there
watching.
Yeah,
it's like a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
That was good.
I can't tell you one card. I can't tell you one card.
That's the one.
It's the one right here.
Bill even watched the women's fights.
I always watch the women fights, so that's not a problem for me. I missed the Weili fight.
That's wild. how can you be a fan of Weili? Ain't you a fan? Like, did she DM you?
She DM'd me. I told her I had a dream that she became champ.
Yeah, it came true.
And it came true, see?
Did you have a dream that I became champ?
I don't know if I had a dream about you.
Damn, man,
I'm not sure of that.
Right,
if I did, I would DM you, though.
That's okay.
Yeah, no.
But
it'd be like that.
I'll let y'all live.
That's okay.
No, but the entire card was sick. I mean, what card do you have ever that the first card is two former champions, flyweight champion, bantamweight champion?
None.
Like,
and what would you say was your favorite fight? Everyone, what was your favorite fight of the night? I'm gonna know what everyone's gonna say. Yeah. What was your favorite fight?
What, you think everyone's gonna say Holloway and Gaethje?
I think so.
Right. I mean, that knockout alone was insane. That shit was crazy. That's like possibly one of the best knockouts we've seen in so long.
And it's not even just a knockout. You know what I mean? At this point, for me, I've seen so many knockouts. Knockouts is just knockouts at this point. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I'm like desensitized. But for me, what it was the performance. It was the performance leading up to that moment. It just couldn't get any better than that. He was putting on a complete shutout, best performance of his life. And then not only the signature, let's do this shit right here, right now. Gaethje obliged, which added to the moment. And then knocking him out within 1 second left of the round.
Damn.
At the very end, after pitching a complete fucking shutout.
Right. Face first down.
Incredible. Face first. Incredible shit, bro. You cannot get any better than that. Like, that's pinnacle right there. The bar is in fucking space. Who can beat that?
Yeah,
the bar is in outer fucking space.
You can't. There's no coming back.
There's nothing you can do to outdo that in this sport right now. That was it. We saw it. That was fucking it right there. That's crazy.
Yeah, just gave it his all. He just gave it his all.
But at the moment, it was so incredible because he had the perfect dance partner. Because Gaethje could have easily, you know how motherfuckers would be like, well, right here, let's do it. And then they kind of like, then they back out and they
no. Gaethje had to do it though.
Gaethje said, "Fuck it." He did.
Had to
You're right.
do it.
He had to
do it. It was no denying it. Even if any smart person, you're down like four rounds.
You know you need a knockout to win.
And he said, "Come in the middle." Hey, listen, I'm
gonna take that chance.
Listen, that's a gamble. He took the gamble and lost. At the end of the day, I would have did that too. I'm losing 4 or 5 rounds. I got 15 seconds to win this fight.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
On the sword.
So,
Mr. Zeroni said, Aljo fight was my favorite. Should have won fight of the night.
He's joking.
What's wrong with this nigga?
Yeah, that was a joke, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what he said.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Oh, who that? That's
son. Yeah, son. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, nigga. Say some wild shit like that. We'll continue, Sophia.
Sofla said Holloway did what Sean wanted to do to Cheeto. I saw somebody else said their favorite fight was, dang, where'd it go? Your comments are rolling today. The Dashnia said BMF blessed man forever.
Mm-hmm. He blessed. God blessed right there. Well, you can't have a better career than Max Holloway.
Yeah.
Name a better career than Max Holloway.
Honestly, I think Dana said it too. He said he's the featherweight GOAT, didn't he?
He has to be.
Yeah.
Who's had a better career, though? Just think about it. Like, just the story of his career throughout time. He's been in the UFC since he was, 20 years old?
I think it's like 19 or 20, yeah.
Bro.
John Jones?
Yeah, it's up there with John Jones. But honestly, arguably,
the guy he's fought, though, too.
Storyline, I'm gonna go with Holloway. Storyline, I'm gonna go with Holloway.
The guy he's beat.
So you talking about the storyline? We're not talking about. I mean, we talking about everything entirely, but
yeah,
god damn,
like that's a
over
fucking
John
rich.
Jones?
At this point, it's a rich fucking history, story, career, bro. It's fucking rich.
That man been dominant for so many years.
John Jones story. You know what it is? John Jones is definitely higher than him as the pound for pound GOAT.
Okay, now we talking about that now.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about now.
Pound for pound GOAT, I'm gonna go John Jones. But just a rich fucking story, bro. Like just a storyline that's like
top 3 GOAT right here.
Holloway is a storyline, bro.
Top 3
GOAT. I'm not
pound for pound.
I can't talk GOAT talk right after motherfucker won. I hate doing that. That because now it's just recency bias and all that bullshit. So
just in general.
General
speaking.
I don't have him as a GOAT.
Okay.
Because when you're talking John Jones undefeated, we're talking title defenses. We're talking championships.
Because we think about
that's
Silva.
A whole different. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different convo. That's a whole different.
It's a lot of people, but it would be recency bias by calling out Max Holloway and saying that he is the GOAT. Or
I'm just talking about like just a storied career,
I think
a rich fucking story.
Charles Oliveira is
He's up there too. He's up there too with a great story.
I don't fuck with.
What about Dustin Poirier?
Yeah,
Dustin Poirier, rich story, but accomplished story. I know I'm moving the goalposts, but
you are.
I'm moving this shit around, but
because it's like, what do you want? Do you want like the cinema
Khabib?
style?
It's fucking Max Holloway, bro. That's it, man. It's Max Blessed Express. That's all I'm here to talk about, bro. Fuck it. That was the best fight of the night. Talk to me.
Oh well, Soflo said Jiri versus Rakic was wild, and then Cookie also said Jiri versus Rakic was my favorite fight because Jiri came back from the dead.
Yeah, that was another good ass fight for Yuri as well.
Hey, Troy accused him of being on drugs last night, bro. Troy said that nigga, he got rocked with such a hard shot. Troy immediately hopped out the chair, was just like, drugs. It's like drugs, because he was out, bro. Nah, we're just kidding.
How many times have we seen that shit from him?
He was completely out and then just came back. What we saw from him was just will. Was just like straight up will.
Before,
that's what he's done. He got knocked out in the up kick against Dominic Reyes.
Like this is
and then
what
he literally
does.
fell on him and then woke up.
So do you think it's
warrior spirit, bro?
Wait, low key, do you think it's all that meditating out in the woods?
Who the fuck
when
knows,
he hits
man?
that Zen mode, he could just bounce back.
Maybe he's
Let me
used
get
to
a
being
little
in that
bit
space.
metaphysical with it,
bro. Maybe he's used to being in that
so he
in
can
that space where he can
out.
just be like, yo, I'm so in tune with myself and separating myself from my inner being. Maybe.
God damn.
Maybe.
This nigga went to space real quick.
Yo, maybe.
You know when people die in there, they go to space real quick. And then we stay in space, my nigga. We stay in space for like a good 2 minutes.
You get choked out, you go to space real quick.
You go to space real quick, you know what I'm saying? Then you come back down like, oh, what the fuck happened, right? This nigga shut down, and then came back 2 seconds.
Came back, no problem. And then knocked him right out after.
Yeah, that's
I think there may be something to his methods.
And listen, y'all gonna stop telling him he's not a samurai. Y'all need to stop telling him he's not a samurai.
Rakic said that.
Everybody. Because I'm telling that motherfucker. I felt sad during his fucking post.
Yeah, that's why he was pissed, yeah.
He was like, yo, I'm not, I know. He's like, listen. And his English got better too. Shout out Jiri. He said, I'm not a samurai. Yes, I'm not. But the spirit and these books and the ways and the rules that I live by, this is what makes me a quote unquote samurai. This is the way of being and the way of living. These are how the time of old. This is how they lived in the time of old, and this is what I aspire to be, a warrior, and to push myself and be the best version of myself. And this is what this is the rules that I follow and the way that I follow and the path that I choose. So that it kind of makes him a samurai. If y'all, fuck y'all, he's a samurai.
I think he is. I would consider him a modern day samurai. Who else is living like that?
Sensei.
It's only a handful of people. That's what I'm saying. There's a handful of people.
There's a handful of people. This nigga laughing. Why you laughing? Dead eyes, bro.
You know what I just thought about immediately? Yo, to have that ability to shut off and come back into space and time.
Yeah.
You have to be a samurai.
You have to be. Yo, these motherfuckers live different, bro. The only real life samurai I knew before seeing Yuri was Sensei. It was my Sensei. And y'all don't know what I'm saying it, but like, y'all gotta experience it.
His home is a dojo.
Yeah, his home is a dojo. Like he's about that life. Like all those books that Jiri reads, Way of the Samurai, all those books are passed down to me. He might as well have written them. I'm telling you, I've read a ton of them, and it's like, I'm not a samurai, but I've lived amongst samurais my entire life, so I respect that.
Cookie said there's video of Yuri just staring outside a T-Mobile arena alone.
Oh yeah, did you see that video?
Yeah,
he's just standing there staring at the arena.
Well, give me a word.
Visualization
is real.
And manifesting and shit like that, bro.
They said people were scared to approach him. Like fans saw him, were afraid. If he was doing that, I would not go up to him. I'd be like, I'm letting him do his thing.
Let him have his moment.
Yeah, I'm not
fair.
going up
All
there.
right. Just making sure.
What do you think you're going to do? You're going to turn around and fucking cut you down?
Yeah, exactly. Pull out a sword.
Nah, I'm going to be like, what's good, my nigga? How you doing? Fuck out of here. What's good, my nigga? Hey, let's
interrupt this shit, bro. Come on, man. Don't interrupt my guy.
Oh, you meditating, nigga? What's up with you, nigga? Like, damn. Fuck with you, nigga. All right, do your thing tomorrow.
With the combo of samurai, Ghost of Shadow Rat said, to be samurai, you have to serve a Japanese feudal lord. The word doesn't have the same meaning anymore.
All right, bro.
From the dictionary.
Come on, bro. Like, stop, bro. You must be new here. I fuck with you, bro, but like, I'm not even gonna do that. But listen, man. Listen,
nigga, you can't swing a sword, nigga.
It was like, well, do you have to be a samurai to live on it? It's today. That's like saying, all right, for instance, well, back in the day, motherfuckers used to be. The times have changed, right? And you want to be a modern day thing. That's like saying I'm not a gladiator. I'm a fucking gladiator. If you're gonna tell, well, you're not a gladiator because you're not a prisoner. Back in the day, I would be on the fucking battlefield as a gladiator. This is what we do. It's gladiator school.
I mean, everything is debatable.
If you look at those big coliseums standing in front of the fucking T-Mobile Arena, what is that? Is that not the Coliseum?
Huh? What?
Live audience.
Performing
for Zuck and Dana, the royalty.
Damn,
the rich.
True.
Like, what are we saying? Like, yeah, I'm a modern day gladiator.
Literally
and let them have that, bro.
other.
Or you're not a samurai because you don't ride horseback. Shut up. What if, there's no horses, bro. He drives a whip. Yeah, okay, but he's a fucking samurai, bro. Let the man have it, man. Damn.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, he's as close to a samurai as you're gonna get right now.
That's it, bro. Respect that. I respect it. He doesn't serve a feudal lord. You know, technically, Dana. The bounty is the fucking contract.
True, I guess so.
When they send you that contract, that's a fucking bounty. And you know what else are the bounties? The incentive to fucking finish people. That was $300K.
Shit. Which he won, which he got.
He got?
Yeah, he got $300K.
Who else got it?
Gaethje and Holloway.
Holloway got 2.
Yeah,
he got $600.
Yeah.
Nice little payoff of taxes and shit.
Gaethje, Holloway, Jiri. That's it.
That's
3.
it?
That's 3, yeah.
Periera didn't get the shit.
Nah, I thought he was, though. He should have.
Periera already been getting a bag, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Cold.
He wild.
We're going to get to that.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, we got so much to talk about, and we literally
we got a comment from Maroon. He said a while back, we got a hello, our loyals. He was saying, speaking of coming back from the dead, Jan.
Oh, yeah, Jan Janan.
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
All right, we're going to get to that. Let's just start from the beginning and just go straight up. Go straight up, son. Because I watch every fight of this motherfucker, and we can make this fucking quick.
Let's just talk about the main card, and then we'll bounce back to
bet.
So the first fight on the main card. Who's the first fight on the main card?
First fight on the main card
Cody.
was Nickal and Cody Brundage.
On the main.
All right.
Period.
First thing first. Brutally honest here. I like Bo Nickal. Looked good. Green, obviously, so like he needs some work. But last night was kind of like it showed that maybe he's human. And I feel like you want to keep that allure as long as you can coming in with a guy with all this hype.
What showed it, though?
Before I get to that, like look at a guy like Hamzat. Hamzat drew that. The moment people knew Hamzat was human was not up until Burns.
Right, where he got dropped.
And he was dominated dominating motherfuckers up until that moment where everyone's like, oh. And that's when other fighters are like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Now, the allure that this kid had, people, I think not that he's not the superstar that they said he's going to be. He is. Not that he can't be the guy that he said he's going to be. I think so. I think he will. But I think the allure is gone soon. It's gone quicker than I thought it would be gone. Because Brundage, he was supposed to cut through Brundage.
I don't actually believe. All right.
I was going to say, you don't think he did? Cut through him? I mean, he finished him. He was dominating the entire fight. He was on top of him the entire fight. Yeah, Brundage didn't really like get anything off on him.
Brundage.
I mean, yeah, I get it. He was a what favorite? Let me see. A minus 2,100 favorite.
He has so much pressure on him, man. He has all that pressure. You know what I mean? Like, you got the world watching. You're like the biggest favorite in UFC history.
Yeah, I think in history, yeah.
And Brundage can't, like, you're supposed to just go mow him down. I think with all the hype, you're supposed to just go mow him down.
So you're saying like first round finish, just
you're supposed
take
to
him out.
You're supposed to mow him down. Like Brundage, there was times where Brundage had success with the wrestling. He stopped takedowns. There, you know what I mean? The grappling exchanges. There were times where Brundage seemed to have had the upper hand, maybe briefly, but you know. And I do get it. Bo Nickal is super green. Dude got like 5 fights, so that's also.
So is UFC accountability too? They put him. I know. I understand. They try to. They try to show the future right here in 300. That's what they try to do. Mm-hmm. But UFC got to take accountability of, listen, you got to put him on other cards before you even get to 300.
That's wild.
For sure.
For
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no
but the market,
experience. That's
he has a huge market, though. And he sells. And but to be fair, I thought that they probably think that he was going to just run through homie. No, like, I thought he was going to run through homie, too. Because we talking about Brundage.
Oh, and we seen last night, Bo Nickal don't have no jiu-jitsu. I don't care.
I disagree.
What?
I disagree. I think he has grappling ability. He has
grappling ability, yes.
But jiu-jitsu, I mean, he's probably a solid blue belt. Yeah.
Blue belt.
Yeah.
Compared to
like
if he was top 15, if they, you know.
He would have trouble. Honestly, this was my take. Immediately, I was talking to Piper, and I'm like, I think Piper cooks him.
Jesus.
I think Piper gets him out of there.
Knocks him out.
But it's so soon. He needs time to build. I think right now, of course, it's time to build because we saw Brundage struck in a couple of them takedowns. You know what I mean? I think that they just need to push this dude right. They need to push him right because he's a grappler. Obviously, he has all these credentials. I just think that he needs to fight the right fights, low key. But y'all remember when he first got into the UFC on the Contender Series? I thought that he wasn't ready. I thought he should have fought that fight. Not take that fight and have more fights outside of the UFC.
Well, Dana himself, he did. He won the fight, and then he was like, we're not going to take him now. We're going to give him another fight.
Yeah,
but he didn't take any tune-up fights in between.
In between that, he should have fought. And then after that, if I was him, I wouldn't have came to the UFC till I was already like
10-0.
10-0.
It's business talk, guys. Business talk.
100%.
Yeah, it's business talk.
But it's also that he's young.
And
he's like 26, 27.
You don't want to run it up in the UFC. You want to run it up outside the UFC.
He's young enough to be able to fight outside of the UFC for years until he's ready to get in.
And then outside the UFC, to see, you know what's out there, bro. You see what's out there, bro. He would just fucking run through motherfuckers.
What's out there?
So,
Skang said Cody. Oh my gosh, Cody Brundage, Cody Bumdage making Bo work that hard for it does not bode well for Bo.
That's what I'm saying.
Top 15 fighters in that division beat the Bo that fought last night handedly.
100%, and that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Super hot take.
No, it's not hot.
No, me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe that nigga got paid off.
Oh yeah, you was wilding last night with the
conspiracy theory.
That nigga got paid off.
Yo, to take the loss.
Ain't no way, bro.
I need one of those buttons. I need the button to do.
How you defend the choke? The choke is off your neck.
He did. It looked like he did quick.
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I don't care. A purple belt. Say you got the choke is out. You living. All of a sudden the choke is right again.
Yeah, he looked like he just gave up.
Gave up. He just
that's
put
what everyone
his hands
says. Like, yo, bro, you just stop fighting.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Nah, he needed that. He needed that. Bo needed that win, and I think that. I think he needed
that bag too.
I think he needed the win more decisively though. But I think that's what happens. You develop, and he has so much time to develop, and I can't wait to see where he goes after this. And I think he has time and a chance to really grow. So,
but you've been there where you haven't performed to your best of the year.
That's what I was going to say.
We don't know.
I was going to bring that up.
That was just purely because the skill wasn't there, or
he just wasn't his name,
or if he was having an off night.
Yeah,
I was going to say
he's green. I think it's just inexperience.
You've seen other fights by him though, finishing guys like what's that guy?
Don't do it.
Val Woodburn or whatever.
Don't.
Why? Why?
Bro,
finishing guys in the first round.
The two niggas he fought before. You act like you gonna be tight, bro. The two niggas he fought before.
What's going on?
The two niggas he fought before. We saw who he fought before.
Yeah.
You saw the first dude?
What was his name again?
The first dude didn't even know who Bo Nickal was.
Oh yeah.
He took the fight. And then he was like, "Oh, I didn't even know he was a wrestler." Like, what are you talking about, bro? You're mentally ill.
I remember that guy.
The dude, you're doing the interview.
I remember that.
Talking about, I found out this week that he was actually like a wrestler.
He probably just saying that though.
Nah, dude, you see it in his eyes, bro. Some dudes are just shot, and he was just one of those dudes. He's just a body.
So he was a lamb.
He was a lamb,
sacrificial lamb.
And then we look at Woodburn. That's my guy. Woodburn is not at that level, and he came in a weight class above. He fought a short notice and fought a weight class above. He should have got smoked. The same thing.
He looked not in the. He didn't.
No, we saw him his last fight. He's just not there yet.
Yeah.
And then we look at this dude, the next that he just fought, Brundage.
Cody Brundage.
Brundage is not that guy. Brundage was supposed to get smoked,
but gave him trouble.
But he's very in Bo Nickal is very green right now, man. He has space to grow, and I think that it's just UFC just has to take the time with him because I like him and I think that he could do a lot. I think he can do a lot.
He's good for the
division.
UFC if they develop him correctly.
Yes.
Excessive has a question though, right? He said, run through cans regional level for pennies or beat people like Brundage for a bit of a bag.
Yeah, true.
A bit of a bag.
But still getting paid more.
He's a name. He's gonna get a bag regardless. He's super well known.
Even in regional levels?
No, he's getting a bag.
He's gonna get a bag outside of fighting.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a bag.
Huge bag.
So it's like take your time. There's no rush. He probably still live with his parents. Take your time. You're gonna be all right, bro. Take your time. There's no rush because when you rush in this game, that's when you get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Cookie said, "Can we get Randy to discuss UFC needs to give big bonuses regularly because it seemed the entire card fought harder, knowing 300K was up for grabs."
They bonus. They bonus. I feel like everybody just don't. So you up there, you in the UFC, and you don't want to fight? That's just my problem.
Nah, bro. Don't do that, bro.
You just don't want to fight?
I'm not even talking about that. I think that 100%. If we can do 300K on a whim, on a yo, fuck it. What y'all want it to be? Fuck it. If we can do 300K, inflation. How long has the bonuses been? 50K years.
Literally forever.
It's been 75K. It was 75K back in the day. A lot of y'all don't know that. Then it dropped to 50, and it's been 50 for the longest, right? Dana, please.
Excessive said.
Let's just make it 100K.
Yeah, he said, hell, if you could even do 100K.
100K, I think it should just be normally 100K. Why not?
Okay.
50K ain't shit, bro.
So
50K,
motherfucker. Incentive to do what?
That 50K is niggas that's making like they're early in their career. They're like, yo, they're like, oh, 50K. But then when you start making more than that and you start like, then it's like, damn, bro, like
incentivize you to.
Yeah, 50K is good, but you want more than that.
To incentive you do.
I don't think it does really.
It doesn't do that.
I don't think it does. I think that's a good way to just say it. Oh, it's a bounty. It's incentivizes people to fight harder. I think if you're in the UFC and you're fighting a guy across from you that's best in the world that's looking to hurt you, your fight or flight kicks in. There's no way you're not giving 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like when people say, "Oh, now it's the 300K, I'm gonna fight harder." You were gonna fight harder regardless.
Regardless.
I don't know. That's just me personally. That's how I think.
Well, that's what us.
But I think maybe you'd be more apt to take more risks, money making risks, than you would if it's 300.
Well, that's what
50.
someone just said. Skeng Biscuit just said it's about risk reward. Why am I going to fight recklessly and risk getting knocked out for the sake of potentially winning a bonus if it ain't enough of a bonus to offset the risk of losing years of my career and my life if it goes wrong?
I mean, either way, it's going to go wrong.
True.
Either way, you in the ring, it's gonna go wrong.
You take a damage, yeah.
Like, so what you gonna do? You gonna sit here and chill and be like, oh yeah, let me,
Yeah, that's kind of true too. That's kind of true.
Shit, either way, I'm risking my life. Fuck that, I'm risking something. We going for the regular money to the 100K.
Yeah, and you know what? Safe money. You know, when you look at stocks, bro, it's just like, yo, compounded interest, bro. Mm-hmm. Get that W. Look at Khabib. Khabib, one of the highest paid MMA fighters out there. Khabib took zero risk.
Yeah, he
Khabib
dipped
just
out.
held on people and won.
He dipped
and
out.
he won, and he won, and he won, and he won, and he won. But that ain't the way to do it. That's not. When you look back at history and look back a storied fucking career, you want to be like, yo, nah, I went out there and I put my life on the line and I lived.
So you didn't fuck
and
with
I
Floyd?
died.
You don't fuck with Floyd?
Oh, 100% I do. You know I do. You know I do.
So
skill, baby, skill. But he fought the same. It's different in striking. It's different in striking.
God.
I'm moving the goalposts.
Yes.
It's striking, bro. It's striking.
It's the same shit.
It's strike. No, it's not.
It's the same shit.
And
nigga.
Floyd didn't fight safe his whole career. Floyd fought safe his whole career.
With the same, that's the same aspect.
Nigga, Floyd was knocking niggas the fuck out early. Remember when Danny Castillo fought Danny Castillo? Danny Castillo gave one of the hardest fights ever. 25, but that's when he was already rich and he was a businessman and he's like, yo, you know what? I'm legacy. He could still look back at his career and be like, yo, he fought Maidana. Maidana was going crazy. And he took a rematch right after Maidana almost beat him when Shane Mosley knocked his fucking Kofi off, right? And rocked him.
He still was playing safe then? That was
that was smart.
That was okay.
That was smart.
I feel like for legacy though, maybe I'd play
That's
it
a
safe
whole
too
different
at that
thing.
point.
So legacy.
But that's
now.
boxing.
Yeah,
That's
because
boxing.
it's like-
Listen, yo, MMA and boxing is two different things.
Yeah.
In boxing, you take a L, nigga, they bury you.
Yeah.
They bury your ass. You take a L, they be like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Y'all remember him? We don't remember you, bro. There's another hot prospect. He undefeated over here, bro. You good. I don't know about you. And now you fighting all the wolves, right?
True.
All the wolves because you took a L.
True.
Right? Because they can't make that much bread off you no more. Worse, you take two,
That's
done
wild.
off.
That's crazy.
Done off, right? MMA, you could take a couple. It's their memory's short. You know what I'm saying? MMA fans' memory's short. That's a whole different game. So it's like, yo, I think MMA, you look back on a storied MMA career, that's a whole different field than looking back at a boxing career where you're like, I'd rather look back at my boxing career and was like, yo, I was skilled enough to avoid damage, like a Floyd.
Yeah.
I was skilled enough to leave here with my wherewithals.
And never take
and
a
I made
L.
as much money as possible. I never took an L, and I styled on everybody. I was just too skilled.
Mm-hmm.
I was that efficient. And you know what it takes. You should know because you box, so you know what's up.
So if I
In MMA, it's different.
Hold up. If I use the skill to dominate, to have a crazy legacy, that's wrong.
What do you mean? To play it safe? We're talking about playing it safe.
Yeah.
Like Habib.
Like Khabib? That's not wrong. I'm not saying that's wrong.
GSP did the
GSP
same
did
shit.
the same thing. I'm not saying it's wrong or right or wrong.
So we talking about.
I'm just saying
Admirable.
when I look back at a career in MMA, if I look back at a Khabib is GOAT. But now we look at a guy like Conor McGregor.
Oh, wow.
Guys who are changing the face of the sport. We looking at guys like a night like last night.
Max Holloway.
Will I ever look back at Khabib's career and say, wow, he won X amount of fights, undefeated. Good for him. When I look back at John Jones, he won X amount of fights, undefeated. Good for him. When I look back at Conor stepped out and he fought fucking Floyd Mayweather, bro, and he talked mad shit, and he had these dope-ass moments that were super fun, right? And he changed the face of the sport, and he made a shit ton of money. When I look back at Max Holloway, it's just memory. What fight are you looking back at Khabib and being like, yo, that fight was crazy?
Ally Quinta.
Cap. Shit was whack.
Al did good, though. Al did good.
Al did good on a couple days' notice.
Exactly.
When I look back and I see the fight that I saw last night, I'm like, yo, that shit. Yo, last night when we got up, scored that knock, we were all there like, yo, this is the best Max has ever looked.
Insane, yeah.
Oh my God. And then he knocked him out on top of it. We lost our shit.
Insane.
We lost our shit in this fucking house, bro.
Imagine if he fought Khabib, if their fight didn't get canceled too.
Oh, Khabib would have cooked.
He would cook.
But that's a whole different thing.
Apologies.
But that's what I'm talking about. I like those moments. I want to create those moments. Those moments are what's gonna max it. When you look back at your career, the storied career, you look back and you be like, yo, I made as much money as possible. But I did that. I took risk as well, and I rolled the dice. Some shit didn't go my way, but ultimately, I still ended up a king.
So would you put Holloway above Habib on the GOAT list for MMA?
No, because we're talking about greatest of all time. Now we're talking about there's different factors. We're talking about win streaks, never lost. We're talking about.
Yeah. So you're talking about legacy.
We're talking about legacy now.
That's like pound for pound.
We're talking about like credentials. We're talking about credentials, right? But when we're talking about just a rich, storied history career as a loved fucking champion.
I think I know who fans would pick more, or rather watch fight.
If Khabib is falling off a cliff right now, and Max is falling, and you'd be like, damn, if Khabib fall, I'm never gonna see Khabib fight again. If Max is falling, you're like, damn, I'm never gonna see Max fight again. You can only save one. Who you saving?
Max Holloway.
Everybody gonna save Max.
Exactly.
That's
Except Dagestanis.
That's crazy, right? Everybody gonna save Max. I know that's a crazy way to put it, but yeah, everybody gonna save Max. That's all I'm saying.
Or
Who's the greatest? Who's the greatest fighter between the two of them? Better fighter.
Better fighter?
Khabib.
Khabib.
Khabib for sure.
That's it.
Dang.
Yeah. So I think who's the next fight on this list?
Next was Oliveira versus Armin Tsarukyan. Another good ass fight. Another banger fight. That was a good one.
That fight was.
Dude, Oliveira twice almost submitted him. He was real close both times. This was another banger though. This was such a good fight. I think the odds for Oliveira were honestly kind of high. For minus 225 for Armin Tsarukyan, would you say that was good odds?
Yeah.
You thought they were good?
Who's the favorite here?
Armin was
right?
minus 225.
Yeah, I thought they were good. I actually was leaning Armin. Only thing I didn't think Charles would put up the fight that he did.
Yeah,
I honestly thought Charles was gonna get steamrolled.
I saw people talking about how Armin, when his pants came down, that saved him from the choke. What do you think about that?
I don't think so.
No.
If you grapple, then you know that it has nothing to do with anything.
That's what people were going
anything
crazy about.
hindered him.
Really?
Yeah, from getting the fuck out of
Yeah,
there.
everything hindered him, man.
It's just one of those classic things where, when your guard is good and you want to be on your back like too long.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Gotta get up.
You gotta get up.
Gotta get up.
Yeah, you got 15 seconds, 20. I'll give you, if your guard is good enough, you got like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then
after that, you gotta pop up.
You gotta get the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a rule of thumb in our gym.
Yeah.
It's 30 seconds of work. If you're on your back, work your jiu-jitsu for 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
If you didn't get them in 30 seconds,
It's out.
we got to get up.
Like, you're saying you got to get up if you're from your back.
Yeah. That's like
You don't want to be on your back for that long.
Coaches tell us that. That's pretty much rule of thumb in our
rule
gym.
of
It's
thumb.
like, yo, you're down there for 30 seconds. All right, we know you got good guard. We know you got good jiu-jitsu. Attack. Be offensive. But after 30 seconds, we got to try at least to work up. Not that you're always going to be able to, but now the main focus point has to be working your way back to your feet. No more submission attempts. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If Armin fought Islam, I feel like he had better striking than Islam.
They fought already.
Well, I'm just saying again, my fault.
Which they will.
Yeah. They
Well, Dustin versus Islam now got announced.
June 1st.
Yeah. So that'll happen. Then I guess the winner of that will fight Armin.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Unless another Khabib situation.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to also think that Islam has been developing. He's not just sitting around. He's been developing.
Striking wise.
I would say his striking, I think, got better.
Striking got
It
better.
definitely got better. I mean, look, he just knocked out Oliveira or what's his name, Volkanovski.
And you know what's crazy? Armin's striking, like, it's crazy how he didn't look as dominant as he usually looks
That's what I'm saying.
against Charles. And that just speaks to how good Charles is, obviously.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But, like, I honestly thought he was going to be able to put it together better, take him down at will, pass his guard, and do him like how Islam did him. That's what I thought. I thought that's how it was going to go.
Yeah, I think his striking. I'm comparing striking now. I'm really trying to see where the difference between Islam and Armin now. I'm just trying to.
Oh, I think Armin's the better striker, hands down.
And then the wrestling will play its part, but
But I think Islam's the better wrestler. We saw it, but they had it was a good back and forth,
it was a good
good
back
exchange.
and
They
forth,
both could wrestle, but I think if it comes down to it, and it has to be a striking match. Armin.
Yeah.
So
Sofla said Charles only lost because Mark Smith distracted Charles and got him swept.
What does that mean?
Oh man.
The ref distracted him.
yeah, I'll be loving these dudes, bro.
Oh, man.
Sorry to love your guy, man.
He said dead ass he would have won the first round and the third round if Smith didn't distract Charles.
All right.
Well,
I didn't see that.
how did distraction? Get?
Yeah, I didn't even know he's talking
Yeah,
about.
Sofla, what was the distraction that Mark Smith caused?
I know y'all love these
Exactly.
guys, man, but you gotta be objective.
I'm a big Charles fan.
I'm a huge Charles fan, but
Nah, I believed Charles was piecing him up, standing up. To be honest with you,
He was.
I feel like he had a game plan. I feel like if he was off his back, like if he got up, it would have been a fight.
he
You know what I'm
slowed tremendously though because of the jiu-jitsu and the grappling.
Yeah.
That first round guillotine attempt, I don't think helped because you could see Charles slowed tremendously after that first grappling exchanges. Charles slowed down big time.
It wasn't really a technical crazy back and forth. Armin kind of muscled. And that's another thing, too. What if he got back up regular and then Armin is muscle fatigued? Look like
I don't think Armin was gonna get fatigued. I thought he looked great the whole time. I thought they both looked great. He was conditioned because if anything he was gonna get fatigued, it was after that fucking guillotine. You know what it's like to be in a fucking guillotine that fucking tight, and then you make your way out, and now,
you're still fighting.
You still fighting at 100 miles. It's still the first round. Like, come on. Yeah. Rob Marley, what going?
It wasn't one of the fights where I was just like that was one of the fights that slowed the card down.
You think so? Yeah. True.
Like you kind of had to like be patient and wait.
I think the fight that slowed the card down was fucking Aljo.
Real quick though, before we move on, Sofla responded. He said, Mark Smith said, "Hey, Charles, no headbutts or some shit." While Charles was controlling Armin in the first round, Charles looked up and Armin swept him.
All right.
Is that valid? Do you think that could happen?
It's possible, but
I wouldn't. If I headbutt, knee shot to the nuts, whatever. We still back in it. I don't give a fuck. Like unless the ref touch me and be like, "Yo, no, chill the fuck out."
Yeah,
I'm still in the game.
That's what I hate.
Look what Periera did.
Quick to this. Yes, you know what I hate. Real quick though, like there's certain refs, and I spoke about this before. I don't know if it was on here or we were just in the gym chatting, but like, don't touch me, man, and don't say nothing. Just I don't want to know you're there. Referees, I don't want to know you're there.
But what if it is something like that, where a dick kick or something?
Then for sure. Then if you're gonna stop it. I remember I was fighting Chaos, right? And I'm elbowing him in the side of the head. I'm in a fucking blender, bro. I'm in a fucking whirlwind blender. Like this shit, I don't want to hit. I'm kneeing him in the side of the head. Don't. If it was wrong, speak. If it's not wrong, don't speak. He said, "Those are the side of the head. Those are good. Those are good." I'm like, wait, what? What? Like I'm not focused on you, bro. I'm elbowing this motherfucker in the side of the head, and you come up super close to me. And you're like, yeah, those are good. Those are good. That's the side of the head. That's
just
the side
like
of
that. Just like that.
And I'm like, what? So I stopped for a second because he's speaking. Don't speak. Just shut the fuck up and let me fight. Until if it's something wrong, then speak. I swear to God. And I'm not trying to be funny. I just swear to God. Like, don't speak. Do not talk. Because it did distract me. I'm not gonna lie. For a quick second, I was like, oh fuck, I'm hitting him in the back of the head. Stop.
Nah, I ain't stopping, bro.
He's telling you have to. The ref is telling.
The ref gotta stop me, nigga.
Nope, that's wrong. That's how motherfuckers get DQ'd and shit like that.
The ref gotta be like, oh, yo, what the fuck?
If he speaks up,
but he's speaking. The best refs, let me tell you, the best refs are the motherfuckers that are not. You don't know they're there until it's time.
I can't hear you, bro.
I don't see him. The nigga is like he's out of the frame. I don't see him until it's like stop.
How do you know what's going on? Say if you kick somebody, you need him in the gut.
Yeah.
Boom. And he said, "Oh, nut shot."
That's the only time I should see the ref.
How would you know?
And I'm not gonna until the ref step in. It's my job to. I'm gonna keep going.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm talking about like a guy that's like, no, yeah, that's good. It's not a nut shot. Like if I knee him in the nuts, if I knee him in the belly, and the guy complains said that's a nut shot, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, and then the ref jumps in but he doesn't stop it. He's like, no, that's a good shot. Why? Just don't say nothing. I'm gonna keep doing my job anyway.
Right.
The only time you should come in is if you should be saying no, stop. That was a low shot. Am I wrong?
No, I agree.
Well, I mean, you've seen Herb Dean do it all the time.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I don't want to see you. The last time I should even notice you was when you were in the back and you gave me the rules.
That's it.
After they announce and it's time to fight, the ref should just disappear.
Until you're pulling me off.
Until you're pulling me off. Those are the best refs.
Yeah.
So who are refs like that then in the UFC? Could you say?
I don't want no beef, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that ass.
No, I'm good refs. I'm saying.
Oh, great refs.
Yeah. Like who's a ref you like to be ref?
A good ref. I like Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, yeah.
I like Herb Dean.
Who's the shorter white guy?
No, my other favorite ref is another black dude.
Yeah.
He's the older gentleman.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Bald head.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. Great referee.
Mark Goddard.
Goddard. Which one is Goddard?
The English guy.
Oh, that English motherfucker.
Yeah, he's annoying. He sometimes he makes fights almost like about himself.
That motherfucker, bro. Let me not. I got nothing to say because I don't even want no beef.
Hates?
Dominic Cruz.
Dominic Cruz hates the short one.
Yeah, the guy that smoked cigarettes and said he was drunk.
Yeah.
Like he smelled.
But is he bad?
No nonsense.
No nonsense.
Keith Peterson.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keith. Every time I fought, Keith was straight to me.
Yeah,
bro.
Cookie said Keith Peterson is good. I feel like every time I've seen him, he's
they always.
been
But you got to think, the amount of fights, they're bound to make a mistake.
Of
Everybody
course.
make a mistake.
Yeah,
Everybody,
so
you down to
that's
make a
straight
mistake.
with me. Every time
Right.
I fought,
Well,
you
that's
good.
like we
Let's-
said with what fight was it? What fight was it that were like another ref may not have stopped it or something like that? Last night there was a fight that we were like,
I don't think it was last night. I know what you're talking about.
It was
You know
last
what fight?
night.
You know what fight it was?
what?
Oh, you're talking about the girl that got choked out. Yao Xiaonan.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it
But-
wasn't then.
But I know what you. Well, remember the night me and you went to the fights in Jersey.
Yeah.
Billy Q was getting fucking. He was on his feet though. I thought they should have let Billy Q fight. It was a good stoppage. It was a great stoppage. Billy Q was drunk. I don't know if y'all remember, chat. But I thought they should have just let it go.
Was it Billy Q?
It was Billy Q.
I thought it was Algio. Algio.
Algio. Bill Algio? Was it
Yeah,
him?
it was
Bill
Bill
Algio?
Algio.
I always mix those two up.
Yeah, they honestly look
Yeah,
like
I mixed those two up.
My
So
fault.
it's Bill Algio, right? And he was
Yeah.
fucking drunk. But
He was
he's
fighting.
but he's fighting.
He was fighting.
It's
He
not
was
looking good. He's drunk as fuck. He on Bambi legs, right? He's discombobulated. His equilibrium is gone. Up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left for him. But he's still there.
It was a fight last night. Sophia's right.
I remember me and Troy said it. We're like another ref. It was either would have stopped it or may have let it go on.
That's fine. But the point stands, right? Is that
I can't remember which fight it was though.
like some refs, I think that was a good call on that ref. I thought he could have made it go on longer. But if he stopped it,
Yeah.
whatever.
Or was it?
So you
shoot.
just gotta look. I just got to look.
Was
at
it
the
Jim
card.
Miller, Bobby Green? It was one of them that
Oh,
were like
Jim Miller, Bobby Green.
like-
That should have been got
that
stopped.
should've
No,
been
that
got
should have been stopped. There was one. There
That's
was one fight that were like another ref.
It's fine. If we can't find
I
it, it's all
know,
good.
I can't find
Um,
it right now.
But a good fight. Move on to the next fight, right? A good fight that
Gaethje
night
Holloway
was
we talked about.
Yao Xiaonan. Am I saying her name correctly?
Yan Xiaonan,
Versus
Zhang
Zhang
Weili.
Weili.
Yep. I saw that someone said that Zhang Weili was the first fighter to ever in the UFC to win by submission, knockout, and decision in one night.
Did she knock her out?
I mean, she dropped there, didn't she?
But is a drop a knockout?
Well, they're saying that the fight should have been stopped.
So well, that's another one where a ref could have.
Well, what
different
happened when
ref
she got
could-
submitted?
I see
and
a
the
lot,
ref,
of, a lot of people back and forth online about it, right?
What happened when she got submitted at the end of the first or whatever it was?
Jalen Turner.
Oh, against
No.
No.
That's not the one.
we can get there. You this and thinking, bro.
He was ready.
Yo,
That was
we gonna
wild.
get to that.
That was wild.
Jalen Turner is kicking himself this morning. But anyway, we're gonna get to that in a sec.
Maybe it was. I know.
It's all right. Please, y'all, just let it go.
I know.
Yeah, I'm let go.
So
Jan.
Yao Xiaonan versus Weili. I saw a lot of back and forth right online, a lot of discourse about it. I think that my personal opinion on it is that the fight should have been stopped.
After when she
was
got
choked
out.
unconscious.
Yeah, when she was out.
Yeah, she was out.
We spoke about this with Merab and Ricky Simone. Same
Yes.
thing.
Marab, it was
And the
it
bell-
was it was a different decision. The bell rang.
Right.
He was still moving, right? He was out, but it was like he was moving.
And that was the end of the entire fight.
So it was the end of the fight.
Yeah.
You got to wake him up and go to the court, go to the cards.
This was the end of the round.
This is the end of the round. She was getting up. To be fair, the ref did allow her to get up. So she got up like all fucking loopy and shit. But I'm like, I think he should have stopped it, in my opinion. It was cool to watch it and to go see them fight, but I thought he should have stopped it.
But I mean,
The fight was done. You can't. That's the same. They did the same thing with Matt Hughes versus. I think this is just a gray area because Matt Hughes versus Carlos Newton. Back in the day, Carlos Newton has Matt Hughes in a triangle. Matt Hughes is standing with
he
him
slams him,
on the
yeah.
cage. To this day, I don't know if Matt Hughes slammed him, bro.
you
Intentionally.
think he just fell?
I think he passed the fuck out from that triangle.
and dropped him.
Dropped him. He got knocked out. They both were out. They woke up Matt Hughes and told him he won.
True.
He was like, you didn't. He was like, what?
Yeah.
I won? Oh shit! Matt Hughes,
And then he
I'm-
started celebrating.
So it's like we can't really pick and choose. I don't know how that's a gray area. It's hard. How do we decipher who wins in a situation
that
like
wasn't
that?
a gray area, nigga.
That was a gray area. I
No,
thought
it
they
wasn't.
should have stopped the fight.
Say if you in a, I know boxing is different from MMA, but like say if you in a
You
boxing
can't
fight,
be saved by the bell. They say that in some matches. You cannot be saved by the bell.
you get
right?
fucked up, right?
You cannot in matches, in boxing matches. They say that in MMA they don't. There's no distinctive.
But there's so many
area.
ways to lose in MMA. That's
There
why.
is, but in boxing they say, listen, they announce it in the beginning in this fight, and you notice they say that as a part of the stipulation of
But
the
that
of the
makes
bout.
sense for boxing.
But you cannot be in
'Cause
some
you're
bouts
taking
you can.
blows.
Some bouts you can be saved by the bell.
Right.
Some bouts you cannot be saved by the bell. And we don't really have that in MMA. And I do think that in MMA, that was one of those situations last night. She was, quote unquote, saved by the bell, but she wasn't. She was unconscious when the bell rang.
Well, and also, too, it was Weili's fault, too. I feel like, yo, you know we don't know she's out. But every time you know somebody out, you scooting your ass and you not even touching the person. Like, I'm not even trying to shove that motherfucker nothing. I'm just like, all right, cool.
That's what Rob Marley 420 said. Could have been stopped for sure, but Zhang held the choke for 1 second longer than she should have as well.
Like, you woke her up, like, boom. Like,
I don't know, man. That we can't say that. We don't know. Because that's not like a short thing. How much times you've choked somebody unconscious
and didn't realize?
You push them. I'm not pushing my training partner, but I'm saying
Damn.
but I'm just saying that's not gonna wake them up. That's not gonna
how
wake them up.
often someone
Nigga, I choke niggas out all the time. I've been choked.
Not choke. I'm talking about how often you shoving somebody off of you.
That's not gonna wake a nigga up, bro.
In a
Stop.
fight.
Stop.
In a fight.
Stop.
In a fight.
That's
That
not
shit
gonna
is
wake them
happening,
up.
bro.
That's not waking you up,
She
bro.
woke that bitch up like, yo, son.
That's not waking you up. That's
She
not
woke
waking
her
you
up,
up.
my nigga.
Troy, that's not waking you up.
And then she got up off the ground?
That's not waking you up.
She got up off the ground after
But
that?
what woke her up was the
bell?
blood going back into her fucking brain. A shove ain't gonna do that.
She
wasn't fully out. Maybe she wasn't like out long enough. She probably just went out and she's happy to come. Bro, how many times you choke a nigga in the gym and he's out, right? And you like, it takes him a couple seconds. Like, you gotta like sometimes if you want to make a scene, you go and pick his legs up. Everyone see you holding his legs, right? Fuck that, right? If you want to be a dick, right? You go and like lift his legs up and everyone's like, what happened to him? Oh, he's sleeping. No.
I choked him out.
Right? I choked him out. Right? Or, sometimes I choked the motherfuckers and I just kept it calm like, yo. I just held his head like, yo, come on. Yeah, he was out. He comes back like, what? Like, yeah, he was out, bro. And he's like, oh, shit. And I'm like, all right, let's keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it like that, too. But if he went out and I went and I just started shaking him like, yo, wake up. He ain't going to wake up, bro. He's not going to wake up. That's not going to get the blood back into his brain.
You know what?
And the oxygen. You know what wakes him up? When the oxygen goes back into his brain and his fucking kick starts everything. A shake, you think he's sleeping like he going to bed in his room?
He is, nigga.
It's the feeling, but that's not the case.
He is.
There's no blood. A shake ain't going to do it. You got to turn that motherfucker upside down like this to run that blood. That's what's going to speed it up.
Okay, what if she only had it like 75%? That she was out.
A shake ain't gonna do it. I don't think the shake woke her back up. I don't think Weili woke her back up by getting up slowly or pushing her fast. I don't think that had nothing to do with it.
So I have a question. If she was, let's just say, the bell rang and she was clearly out, the fight would have ended, right? Like if she was out.
Yeah,
If she was
out,
out, the fight would've- yeah.
It just would have been, even if it was after the bell. It just
But
would have
I
been
think,
the fight
but she
over.
was out. She was loopy. Now imagine only because everyone's saying this is because all right. Imagine now someone got knocked unconscious like that. If someone was knocked unconscious like that, and then they got up the same way she got up, all fucking confused and loopy, ref would have stopped that shit because it's impact.
It's a blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because it's a choke, everyone's like,
Should be
back in
right.
there, Tiger.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. I'm like, yo, nah, she's fucked up. I think the fight should have been ended there.
Mr. Zeroni said, how about that DC and Joe Rogan made up some scenario that she got smelling salts? She was out even on the stool.
Oh,
I didn't even hear that. I didn't even
That's
hear that.
crazy if they did.
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool that someone gave her smelling salts
Yeah.
in her corner.
But also, too, let's be real. The impact of being hit in the head.
You could be back in them 60 seconds. 60 seconds
60
is good.
60
I don't think the
seconds,
smelling
you
sauce.
good.
Yeah, you'll be fine in 60 seconds.
I'm talking about regular choke out in the gym, 60 seconds.
You're good.
And you're good.
But even in the fight, 60 seconds. She was out, bro. She going back to the stool. She had 60 seconds to recover. She's good.
Yeah, she good.
But right then and there, in a span of like 5 seconds, within those 5 seconds when she was out cold, you gotta stop that fight, bro.
Nah, it was too.
You can't let her get up and go back and recover.
She was straight.
She was good. She was. Listen, I've been choked unconscious.
Yeah.
And it's like,
next roll, we good.
I'm still rolling.
Yeah.
Right? Matter of fact, I'm trying to choke you back the fuck out. I'm trying to get it back. Right? That's how it goes. You know?
I don't know.
But we're not taking impact.
Yeah,
So
we're not taking
I don't know
impact,
how that affects someone.
Cookie said it didn't happen. They confirmed it didn't happen. DC was just drunk. And Mr. Zeroni said the cut man said I can wake her up and push the pressure point in her nose. And then DC said did the corner give her smelling salts? So I guess that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. Those things are illegal, so I don't think that.
Man.
Yeah, DC's been...
DC been on a fucking tear for like
Years.
Yeah,
Years,
honestly,
nigga.
for
No,
real,
I
years
saw-
now.
No, DC had me crying the other day in the pre-show we were watching after the weigh-ins.
Bro.
With
Yo.
what?
With Laura Senko.
They was
Yo,
up there
they be
wilding.
on
Were they wearing the goggles?
No, they were playing this game where you had to swipe.
Chris Weidman and Laura Sanko.
Where your head had to like dip through it like this and pop up. Optics weren't great. Let's just leave it at that. That was fun. That was funny. We were dying
DC
watching
had me
that.
crying.
DC funny as hell. But anyway, good fight. That was a great fight. Shout out to Wei Li for retaining her title. And
were you surprised?
No, but I do think that now Xiaonan is a fucking problem.
Yeah, she came back.
And there'll be a rematch. Yo, they were extremely tough.
She came back, yeah. Like, that was a crazy ass fight.
Who's going to beat Shorty?
I don't think no one beats her.
Nobody beats
Zhang Wei Li.
And I think Wei Li
got lucky, my nigga.
Is like shit. Because I think if Yao makes a couple adjustments, she's coming back.
A
she's
rematch,
gonna challenge for that title again.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Cookie said Tatiana Suarez beats Wiley.
With the wrestling, maybe. See?
Easy,
go back down. Let me see. Go back down.
Down?
Yeah, not too far. Go back. Main card, dogs.
We
did that.
Yeah, you guys went through the main already.
Go back.
Prelims you're looking for.
There's a fight I wanted to talk about. Go.
We didn't do Periera.
That fight right there.
Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano, the last early prelims fight.
That fight. Talk to me.
Jalen Turner, I guess, like you said, he was kicking himself in the head probably today for his try to walk away knockout. That shit was not smart, I guess you could say. And Renato Moicano comes back and gets the TKO finish or the knockout finish.
With the speech.
Yeah, with the speech too, always. But still.
I cannot afford to lose.
That's the quote. 2024, nigga.
Yo.
Everything I do, nigga.
I cannot afford to lose.
What's your opinion then on Turner's try to walk off?
I
KO?
cannot afford to lose.
Go on, speak to me.
That's what I feel. That's my opinion.
So you feel that?
Listen, if he felt like how Renato felt, he would have got it done.
True. I mean, I don't know why he did that.
Yo, I saw Discord going off. Like, y'all know y'all like to come for me because I'm always like, oh, you can finesse the K. You know what motherfuckers text me last night talking about, oh,
guess you can.
You got to walk away. Oh, you walk away. You can't always walk away. And I'm like, bro.
If you actually knock
here's
somebody,
the difference. Yes.
If he's out cold.
Not even out cold.
No, it doesn't have to be, but
you
it
don't
has
have
to
to
be
bro,
out.
when he fell, he was still looking at him.
Right.
Renato was on his shoulders. He was hurt, but he fell. His head never hit the back of the ground. He just was looking at him like this.
That's a telltale, no?
That's a telltale sign. Head never hit the canvas. Still in somewhat control of his body. Boom. He's looking at you. You can't walk away, bro.
What did the ref do?
300K on the line? He said, bro, I don't know about you.
Herb D?
Herb D, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you got going on there, but this fight is not over. This fight is still going on. So he had
But that's a good ref. Because imagine if you did stop that.
Yeah, that would have been tough. But for Jalen Turner, I think that you hurt I don't know why he did that, man. If you hurt someone like that, I'm not saying go crazy. I'm not saying that at all because you know I'm not a fan of that. But you got to finish him. He's not hurt. You knocked him down, not out. You got to finish him.
He was trying to finesse the 300K bonus in a different way, trying to make it look cool, being like, knock his ass out.
300's on the line. You can tell when a guy is loopy and you can finesse the takedown. You can finesse the stoppage. That wasn't it. Because he expected a finish. And I'm like, nah, that's not a stoppage, bro.
Also, too, like, say if 300K is on the line, they want to see you fight.
Right. They want to see him unconscious.
They're not going to want to see some motherfucker just walk away on some shit.
Yeah.
They want to see someone die.
Yeah.
For 300K?
That's true.
As soon as you drop his ass, that should have came to your head, 300K.
True.
And walked up to him and that's
For
it.
real. He should have finished. He should have jumped in there. Renato say it was because of his jiu-jitsu. He didn't want to come in.
Oh, wow.
Because of Renato's jiu-jitsu. What
That's
you
hilarious.
mean? Yo, you gotta stop disrespecting jiu-jitsu on this podcast. Yo, what's up with you? You got beef with jiu-jitsu?
Nah, nigga.
I
I didn't never say that.
You got beef with jiu-jitsu?
What? I had beef with niggas who said they got jujitsu.
So Renato don't got jiu-jitsu?
I didn't say that. I said, oh, wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
First time chat viewer, All the Gain said he has PTSD from what he did to Bobby Green. And It's So Flaw said, I think Jalen thought he could do it again like you said you did with Ronaldo.
And another thing. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to see the ref there, but don't look for the ref to help you.
Right, that's just a bad look.
That's a
He's like,
bad
yo,
look.
he's like, yo, he's out.
He's out. No, don't look for the ref to do anything for you in there. What you trying to do?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, yo, son, fight, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta hurt him. You gotta hurt him in that moment. It's you can tell when a guy don't need any more punishment.
Yeah.
You can tell. That wasn't those moments. That wasn't one of those moments, man. I thought when he dropped him, I was like, damn, all right. Hanato done off.
Finish him.
Finish him, bro. You made him come back. I was like, fuck, man. This morning, I know he's kicking himself. But you know what? He's young. He has a lot to learn. He's still growing, still getting better. Highly skilled dude. Hanato is at the tail end of his career, I think. Maybe in the prime right now, but like he can't afford to lose, like he said. No, realistically, he cannot. Where he's at right now, he can't. So I'm happy for him. Jalen Turner can afford to lose, and he can be back. We know Jalen Turner will be successful. Jalen Turner has a long, storied career ahead of him. Hanato is right there. It's just Hanato's time. And I'm happy Hanato got it done. It's Hanato's time, man. Moicano wants money.
That sucks. I just watched it now. That sucks.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. Jalen's kicking himself this morning, but
that's rough. He'll
be okay. He's going to knock a lot of people out. Yeah, he's going to learn from that. And next time, motherfuckers going to be feeling his pain.
That is a lesson in real time.
True, he's never going to make that mistake again. Yeah,
yeah, that's a lesson he would just needed to learn at that time. And shout out to Renato. I was pulling for Renato, so I'm happy he won. But
plus that underdog win, so
I should have bet. That's what I'm saying. I should bet.
I know. I feel like I want to start betting, but I don't want to.
Because I don't bet, but every time it's one of those, and I'm like,
scared money don't make no money, man.
Exactly. Now after that, Diego Lopez coming in hot. Dude, Diego Lopez on a tear, taking out Sadiq Yussef in the first round. This is a guy that they are hyping up for sure.
I don't think they're hyping him up. I think he's hyping up him damn self. That's
exactly
a bad
true.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, Diego Lopez is bad. Real good.
That's a bad boy.
Different.
Yeah, I know who's done that to Sadiq Yussef. We've seen Sadiq Yussef do that to people.
Right. I mean, we've seen Sadiq Yussef get rocked and stuff like that, but still, nothing like that.
He's fought the best of the best.
Yeah, Diego Lopez, he's on the come up for sure.
I honestly thought Sadiq was gonna take it.
Really?
I would lean Sadiq. I was leaning Sadiq until I was never not a. Listen, I knew Diego was good, but I felt like this was his first time real competition, top guy.
Right. Well, his first fight in the UFC.
Yeah, it was a good fight, and he took it short notice. Yeah, you got me. That's a big boy. Y'all don't insider for the viewers. Y'all don't know what. Yeah. I ain't gonna speak on that. But anyway, y'all distracted me, bro. We're doing a fucking show here now. Now the fans now they're confused. They don't know what we talking about.
It's fine. You talked about Sadiq Yussef being a big test.
5, 4, 5.
God damn, yeah, he's up there.
Oh my God, I want. Nah, that's so deep. But Diego Lopez is ridiculous, man, and like
exactly. Sofla said, "What y'all talking about?"
True.
Gonna make stuff up.
Man.
Yeah, it was a good fight, man. I feel like Diego Lopez. This is what division is this? 45?
Yeah, 45.
So I feel like he can make a come up. Actually, I feel like
he 100% is. Yeah.
I think he's 13 now.
Yeah, he'll be 13. Let me pull up the rankings. UFC rankings.
We need fresh blood in every division. We need to get these motherfuckers out. These motherfuckers who don't want to fight.
Yeah, I agree.
We've got after 13, we got Dan Ige, Edson Barboza, Bryce Mitchell, Giga Chikadze, Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett, Arnold Allen, Mozart, Yair, Bryan, Max, Volkanovski, Topuria. And now, what's his name? Aljo is going to be ranked at featherweight after his win over Calvin Kattar, too. So
that's true. Where's Calvin Kattar ranked?
I think he was 7th.
To be fair,
8th. He was 8th.
To be fair, shout out to Diego Lopez, right? He's has a promising future. Looking forward to seeing a lot from him. But Aljamain Sterling, I think that he had a great fight.
Aljo, yeah, dude.
Yeah, he pitched a shutout.
A dominant fight.
He pitched a shutout.
I mean, people are saying, "Oh, it was boring," but I mean, like
compared to the UFC, UFC 300,
the card, yeah.
But that's his style is more grappling based. I thought it was a good fight.
I'm sorry, but I saw on Twitter when obviously Dana said like the 300K bonus.
Yeah,
Aljamain got hype and like stood up and started clapping, and then somebody reposted it and said Aljamain emoting as if he gonna do something.
Yeah.
They be shitting on Aljo, man.
Because they know he's a decision guy. But that made me laugh.
But I mean, just like we just talked about before, Habib, you like his reign of.
But all right, I know where you're going with that. But what is he gonna do? What do y'all expect from Aljo?
That's his game,
right?
Yeah.
If that's his way to win,
can't
he's
strike.
gonna win.
He's not a striker. He can't. He can't strike.
You want to strike against a boxer like Calvin Kattar?
But his grappling, he's an exceptional grappler. He excels. He can wrestle. He can grapple.
Long story short, if you're trying to win, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. You can't go out there and fight like fucking Jamal Hill.
Oh man,
dang!
You can't go out there and you gotta be a mixed martial artist now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be well rounded. You gotta say, all right, I'm going out there and I'm gonna grapple. This is an MMA fight. It's not a kickboxing match, and he's smart for that. Imagine he went in there and wanted to strike with Calvin Kattar to prove that he's a better striker.
We got knocked out.
He would have gotten knocked out for sure.
Well,
that would have been ego
but you know what's
fighting,
crazy?
though.
But within that, he outstruck fucking
Kattar.
Kattar
got like 4 shots or something?
because of the threat of the takedown and shit, like hitting him with these awkward ass shots that Kattar's not seeing them weird ass shots.
You know what's crazy? Is that fucking... Is he southpaw?
Oh,
Kattar?
No, but he did switch at times.
It's that back leg. It's rare that you see a back leg takedown, like a back leg kick to the takedown,
Or like a keep and then shoot
like a boom.
a roundhouse to take down.
The roundhouse to the takedown.
He's awkward.
That's awkward as shit.
It's awkward, but it works.
It works for him.
It works.
He did it like 2 times to catch Kattar.
And motherfuckers gonna have problems with awkwardness.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
something to be said about that. Look at Yuri. Yuri's awkward, and Yuri is Yuri. If I looked at Yuri's skill set, there's so many guys, especially why it's martial. This is why I love mixed martial arts. The standards is not boxing. The standard is not kickboxing. We can't keep doing that. Yes, there are certain things that's gonna keep you safe, but what it is anyone could develop a style in mixed martial arts. It's free reign. Look at Dominic Cruz. Fundamentally sound? Hell no. But a great mind in the sport? Absolutely. What's the other one? The hillbilly guy. Shit, what's his name?
Nate?
Bryce Mitchell.
No. Fuck. How am I not remembering him?
Oh.
He's like the MAGA dude.
Oh.
No, not that one. Not Cody. Middleweight. Sean Strickland.
Oh,
Fuck, I had a brain
what?
fart, right? CTE.
Dang.
Sean Strickland. They saying that weird shit that he does is Philly shell. It is not, but it's his own style,
And it works.
and it works for him. It's his who else? Guy that now we're looking at Aljamain Sterling.
Because awkward, you can't time
You
awkward.
can't time awkward, and
There's
these guys
no
are
rhythm
good.
to
Yeah,
awkward.
there's no rhythm. There's no beat. It's just off beat. When it goes bad, it goes bad. Really wrong, really bad, right? But when it works, it fucking works. Because you're not used to seeing some weird, awkward shit. Especially if you're training with really high-level guys that's all fucking fundamentally sharp. You're expecting, your body is trained to see those lines. You're not expecting to see a motherfucker down at your ankle with a like he's grabbing your ankle. You go to sprawl and adjust that, and now he's punching you on the fucking top of your head with the other hand.
It works for
That's-
some people.
you're not seeing
Nico
that.
Price.
That's
Nico
what Bo
Price,
Nickal
another
did.
weird guy.
What about Michelle Periera? Would you say?
Pereira, like
but
that.
he's skilled.
But
But
it's
he's also.
it's an MMA fight. It's not a
Yeah.
fucking. It's not a fucking kickboxing
That
match.
would have been a good fight. Jeremiah Wells and Nico Price.
Yeah,
that
that would have
would've
been
been
fun.
nice. That
Because they're
would've
both
been crazy.
awkward.
Awkward as shit.
Both
That
awkward as
would've
so
been
fuck.
let's
wild.
to
They're
battle
wrong.
it out.
Somebody would have
True.
got knocked out, 100%.
That shit would have been wild as fuck.
They probably would have knocked each other out.
Yeah.
But
Double KO.
but yeah, I just say that to say that I think that that style is something to be said about Aljamain's style.
Well-
It's very awkward.
Well, Rob Marley, he said about Aljo, he said Aljo gets such great positions always, but doesn't pursue damage or any real sub threats. It's weird to me. He does just enough. And he said with those dominant positions on the ground, can't he put more convincing damage, you think?
He probably can. I think so. But hey,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
he's winning.
Sofla said Bobby Green too.
Yeah, Bobby Green. Yeah, Bobby Green too.
Awkward-ish.
Yeah. He just got his hands down. He's doing the right things. He
He
just.
said
I
that
don't think he's.
motherfucker was spazzing.
I don't think he's awkward. I don't think he's that awkward. I think he just has his hands down. Because if his hands were up, everyone would say how sharp he is.
So
I don't think Bobby Green's awkward at all. I think Bobby Green is
He's
just
pretty technical, yeah.
is super technical. I just think that he just fights with his hands down.
Why? What is that? Confidence? Is that just showmanship? Like,
I don't-
or
I
is that
couldn't-
just like
That's
I
his
couldn't-
swag.
laziness?
I couldn't speak to it. It's definitely not laziness, but I couldn't.
Or like training? Like he just
that's
never.
just how he fights, man. Maybe he sees something where he can exploit. He thinks he's faster, and people don't. Maybe he can stop takedowns better. I have no idea, but that's just Bobby Green.
But we realized last night, UFC don't fuck with Aljo, boy.
Yeah.
UFC don't fuck with Aljo.
Nor
After he
do
got
the
that
fans.
win, we got to
I don't know why.
Dude, they didn't
bro.
give it an interview, yeah.
They be cooking at me. I don't know why.
They was like, get him out of there.
I feel bad. I feel
Get the
bad.
fuck outta
man.
here.
I don't.
Nigga.
He didn't get an interview. Like, why not? Give him
Low
the
key,
mic.
something had to have happened
Something,
behind the
'cause I'm like, come
scenes.
on,
There's
bro.
got to maybe a management
It's fucked up.
debacle or something. I'm not trying to make up narratives, but maybe
Some because
it has to
look,
be
he chokes
something.
on now, right?
Has he?
Yeah, no.
Did he choke him? No, I
Calvin.
think. Did he choke him?
No, he didn't choke. It
Or
was a decision win.
It was a decision.
Oh yeah, they wanted him out of there. They was like they didn't want no decisions last night.
Yeah, true, honestly.
They didn't want no decisions.
I mean, that was one decision out of
Aaron said the show was moving on.
Yeah, but like there were so many quick finishes. They could have spent a little time with an interview. You know what I'm saying? Because it was moving very quick. That's like the type.
Oh.
It's not one of those nights that's dragging on and like now they got to rush to make up time.
Yeah.
It's like no, there's more than enough time.
Yeah,
So that does maybe.
It is what it is. Next fight.
Real quick, talk about Kayla Harrison. Her debut in the UFC against Holly Holm.
Yeah.
It was a good debut. She's jacked up.
Brolic, bro.
Her
Yeah, she's
back,
huge.
It looks like
She's
different.
brolic, bro.
That judo, bro.
Is that judo?
Yeah, that judo. That judo is crazy.
That judo.
That's what you want to call it. That judo. That
No,
judo.
the judo.
Did you just accuse her of steroids?
Nah, that's it. That judo. That judo. Is
Oh
lit.
yeah, I knew y'all were
lit,
come on here with some bullshit, bro.
Nah, they say that. That judo lit.
Yo,
That judo crazy.
she's doing judo her entire life. Was she an Olympian?
Yeah, she was. She
She
won
was?
gold twice, I
So
think.
you gotta understand that, like, have y'all ever done? You ever did judo?
That judo crazy, bro.
Have you ever done judo? Like
Yeah.
in a gi?
Yeah, in the gear.
Judo's no joke.
Judo's crazy.
Those motherfuckers
When they
are
slam.
strong,
Yeah.
like very strong. It's
Yeah.
like otherworldly,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I don't know why Holly was trying to grapple her.
Yeah, that was strange. So I can see why she can develop that kind of body over the years.
She fucking tripped that. Yeah, all right. That judo crazy, bro.
If genetically she has
Yeah.
a natural or like a genetic makeup that is more muscular, then yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I can think.
Who
I can
knows?
see that.
Because some people do. Some people just put on muscle. They just
She's jacked.
have that
That's
type
the only
of
thing I
body.
can. She's jacked.
She is
bro.
fucking jacked, bro.
no,
Like,
she
her
looked like a
back-
statue. Her back was
Her
like
back was wild.
Yeah, she's ripped.
Now here's
Broad
the
back,
biggest question,
broad
right?
shoulders.
Here's the question that I have.
No shade.
Here's the question I have.
No shit at all.
The question that I have is does Amanda Nunes come back and fight this girl?
Well, she's posted a video of her watching her.
She has to.
She's gonna.
She has to.
They've had beef.
They have.
They've got
You know
because
who
of
I'm
like the
with.
top 2 women fighters and like the.
You know who I'm going with.
I don't even care about the beef. I think that they
I like beef.
selling a fight, whatever. But I'm just she has to come back and fight.
She's
her.
gonna 100%.
beef,
She posted
beef or
a video.
not, it's just legacy.
Yeah,
Legacy.
she's gonna.
You
And
gotta
who do
come
you
back
think
and
would
fight
win,
this girl.
though?
Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes.
My girl.
Amanda Nunes. Like I want to see that
Kayla Harrison, did she take like 2 losses?
She lost.
in PFL.
I
yeah.
think- yeah,
but
she
she
did.
lost to a style that like Amanda Nunes style.
Yeah.
She lost to a female like that. Like that was throwing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Listen,
I'm excited to see that.
So if let's say if Kayla gets the belt, she gotta.
yeah.
I ain't grappling the.
I think she will get the belt though. I think Kayla's next fight will be for a title.
I mean, she just fought number 5 ranked Holly Holm, so I mean, she's gonna be up there, top
And then
5
who
already.
else is in front of that?
I'll
just
pull
to
it up.
see.
Hold on.
Valentina versus what you call it?
Let's see. She will be Irene Aldana, Caitlin Vieira, Maya Bueno Silva, Juliana Pena, Raquel Pennington. So she's got a pretty smooth run to the title.
Juliana, you don't feel like
That wrestling, no?
Juliana?
Yeah, I can wrestle. Yeah.
Juliana had Juliana beat Amanda.
Yeah.
I ain't grappling this girl, bro.
Yeah, but you saw what Amanda came back and did.
Yes, Amanda came back and was Amanda, but
Yeah.
still, like I'm just saying,
I
Juliana
just wanna
got
see
the
that fight.
competitor in her.
She does, and she be talking that
the
talk.
Venezuelan vixen. Shout
Yeah,
out to
I love-
Venezuela.
I love that.
Bra.
I love that. I love that. It's interesting. Like she talks. She's very vocal and like she's
confident.
She confident, believes in herself. So I'd like to see that.
I like
too.
it.
Yeah,
I'd like to see her fight
Kayla.
first.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Me too.
Yeah, and then see what
I
happens
agree.
after that.
I think that's great for Juliana too.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
She's the right person for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Main event, dog.
Moving
Main
on.
event.
Yeah,
Main
we already
event.
talked about Jiri and Alexander Rakic. So the last fight would be.
But, sorry, that was the fight we were talking about. That another ref may have let it go on with
Which one?
Rakic on the floor.
Rakic versus.
Oh,
Jiri.
Rakic. Yeah.
And there was
yeah.
a point where we're like,
He
he
could-
didn't.
he could've
Because the way
gone
he
on a
got
little
up
long.
right up, he got right up and was like,
that
oh,
was the fight.
that was the fight that we
He
were
could have
saying.
gone. He was
Another
drunk. He was loopy.
He was loopy for
It wasn't
sure.
a bad stoppage, but it could have gone.
Exactly. It
could've
wasn't a
gone.
bad stoppage, but another ref might have let it go on, and who knows what could have happened from there. Because Rakic was, I mean,
If you
doing
still
well
fighting,
at
if you still
first.
fighting, fuck it. Like, what's up? You the ref? Like, yo, if I'm looking at him, like, oh, he's still moving.
It didn't look like he was like giving
But you
in or
gotta
giving
protect the
up.
fighter, too.
So
Allegedly.
yeah, for sure you do.
Main
Last
event
fight.
time. Y'all talk to me, man. I'll let y'all take the lead on this one.
Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. Alex Pereira wins first round knockout.
It's one of these shits right here.
I don't know. I mean,
That's crazy.
what?
Who did
Oh,
you have?
yo, that was insane.
That was what's that? K Baby? That's what they call that dude's name.
I don't know. I've
The
no
dude
clue.
that
I know what
Yeah,
you're
the
talking
African
about.
dude that does like the.
Who's like popular for that
He's
now.
fucking hilarious, but anyway.
I mean, he dropped that shit on him, dude. That was a crazy knockout. I mean, Pereira's got that power, bro.
Aaron
Who
said
did you
greatest regional fighter in history.
I know chat gonna come for me.
Who
Who
what?
did you have, Phil?
Me?
Yeah, to win that fight. Yeah, Jamal, right?
Nah, I think I had Pereira. I had Pereira.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? You had Pereira too?
I definitely have Periera.
I thought Jamal was gonna be able to pull it off. I thought
I thought you said by knockout too, right?
Yeah, I thought that like I was leaning him. I mean, obviously anybody could win. I didn't really make a full pick like, oh, this guy definitely gonna win because of this and because of that. I just was just like, well, I could see him getting it done.
You thought his that kick wasn't going to be there for him because of
The
Jamal's.
kick, it wasn't. It
Right.
didn't have to be there. Just the left hook needed to be there.
Bro, yeah. I mean,
I think that's cold though. That was cold what Pereira did.
he
though.
said he
that
told
was-
Herb, he
He
said
was
nah.
like, yo, get the fuck back.
And then knocked him out,
literally
yeah.
said, get the
He's
fuck
like,
He
back.
didn't even- he didn't even look at
let me
him.
cook.
Goofy off,
Let me
son.
cook.
He didn't even look at him, yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes maybe he was super motivated.
Hey, he-
Alex.
Nah,
When
obviously.
he was focused.
Yeah,
That
obviously,
man
yeah,
was just
That's what I'm
like, yo, I don't
saying.
give a
He was
fuck.
really in
You
it.
know what? You know what?
Get it out.
I wanted to see Jamal win. And I thought
'Cause
that
you-
Jamal was gonna have the boxing ability to get it done. You know,
So why you think he didn't win?
I don't. The things I didn't like all week out of character.
Son, all
But
week.
isn't that
all
what?
week.
Isn't that who he is too, Jamal?
Yeah, but
Like
it was
he
just-
always does
Too much,
skits.
bro. Too much.
He always blah, blah, blah.
bro. It was too much. I just felt like it was too much. I mean, dude is on Twitter and TikTok like an hour before your fight.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I
wild.
mean?
That is crazy.
You got to be locked in, and then the dude is walking in, you breaking bow and arrows and telling him to come. It's just a lot of performative shit that I'm just like, all right.
Do you think that was overcompensation?
overcompensation? A lot of extra shit. You know, and I don't know. That was just odd.
That's
to
a
me.
lot of energy, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy given.
But not to say that's why he lost.
I
But
mean-
I'm just saying, like, I just felt like focus should be elsewhere. But here's another thing which is hard, right? Another thing is 12-0, become world champion at such a young time in your moment in your career. You believe in yourself. You're gonna believe in yourself, and you have the right to believe in yourself as a champion. You know what I mean? You have a right to believe in yourself as a former champion and the things that you've accomplished. But you gotta understand and be realistic. There's one thing about being delusional, and there's one thing to being like self-belief. And I feel like we saw a little bit of delusion that day, last night.
Where was the delusion? Break it down.
It's like the dude has a wealth. How many fights does Periera have in kickboxing?
Crazy amount. Double digits.
Double digits, maybe 70-something, 80-something probably, right? Does Jamal have a background in boxing?
Like an actual.
An actual background besides you're 12-4 or 12-2 as an MMA fighter, and you've only ever knocked out MMA fighters.
It's
and
different.
to everyone else here in the chat and the fans, I know y'all don't understand. There's a vast difference between knocking out an MMA fighter and knocking out a kickboxer, a seasoned kickboxer at a high level.
Glory heavyweight champ.
2 champion.
Light heavyweight.
So here's what I'm saying. To now think that, be that delusional, be like, oh, watch, I'm gonna knock him out crazy. This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. It's okay to believe in yourself, but we gotta play the game. This is an MMA fight. This is a mixed martial arts fight. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's okay to go in there and believe in yourself and think you're gonna knock him out, but you gotta give him a threat of something first. You can't just go in there and do a kickboxing match with 4-ounce gloves against a guy with this seasoned history like that. You can't.
Crazy
You're
power.
estimating your ability by a lot, but that's hard not to for what you've accomplished at such a young age in your career. You know what I mean? And there's things I've always felt, you know what I mean, where like, and I fuck with Jamal heavy, you know, but there's things that just like I've always felt like as a champion, you just can't be fat, bro. No, I swear you can't.
What he does look
You
it, yeah.
You can't like just after the fights, you can't like blow up and you know party and do all this shit, bro. You got to just stay focused and stay locked into continuously to get better. That's what I think. That's how I see that. To continuously develop as a world champion, you got to lock in. Every event they invite you to, you can't go.
You can't go.
Can't go.
But
to
as a
every
champ,
event.
though,
Can't go. You got to turn some down, bro. You got to turn some down, and you got to be in the gym, and you got to actively try to get better.
Yeah, it looks like his career was relatively young when he came to the UFC.
For sure,
Yeah,
super
he
young.
was, what,
so
probably-
that's why you need the right people around you. That's why you need top motherfuckers around you to be like, yo, dudes with experience that been in the game, You're not gonna like what they're gonna have to say to you all the time. You think I like what Sensei have to say to me all the time? Fuck no, right?
But
me and him disagree half the time.
A lot of times, it's what you need to hear.
But it's shit that I need to hear sometimes. It's facts, right? And I think that's what I would like to see because the motherfucker got so much skill. The dude is really talented, I think. But
Aaron M. before said Hill's coach is delusional.
you got to be real, man. You got to be real with him. You got to be real with him. Like, bro, we gonna fake a takedown, and we gonna bomb him over the top, but we gonna put him on his back a couple times. We gonna shoot. We're not just gonna strike on our back foot the whole time against a seasoned guy like this. Just be real. The guy, like, he got more kickboxing fights than he's probably quadrupled the amount of fights you have in MMA alone with no history. You know what I mean? Come on.
And we talking about quadruple, probably the amount of championship fights that he had. So he been in like tough pressure situations.
Yeah.
Consistently. Like I'm talking about main card, main event, you to fight.
Yeah.
You know,
people showing up to see you. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I will say this. I'll preface all that with this is that I still don't think that, and I know chat gonna kill me, right? I still don't think that Periera is very technically sound.
MMA.
I think he's blessed with great power. Blessed with great power.
Skill.
I don't think he's overly
he's got
technical.
Stand-up skill.
He does. I mean, he has to have some skill, but
yeah.
I don't think that he's that overly technical guy. I think that he's not afraid to take a shot. I think he's tough, and when he touch you,
that power's crazy.
Motherfuckers go to sleep when he touch you.
Crazy.
Sometimes that's all you
He
need.
got the touch of death, and that's sometimes one thing you could lack in wherever the fuck you want. Then you got one thing, it will carry you through your entire fucking career. Look at a guy, same thing.
Jiri?
Mike Perry, Yuri. A lot of these guys are not. Perry got a chin, and is not afraid to fucking bomb on your ass, and he's not overly technical, and he's beating motherfuckers like MVP. You know what I'm saying? So
true. In boxing, yeah.
It's crazy. It's attribute driven. When I look at Periera, it's attribute driven, I think.
Sofla, in regards to Hill, Sofla said, I think that's what happens when you're the best in your gym, to be honest.
Yeah, it could be. And I don't want to kick him while he's down and be here like, oh, this and this and that. Of like, I think that motherfucker.
You had him picked.
I had him picked. Yeah, but I do think that I just love it to see him switch it up, man. And listen, it's hard to tell. He lost so early in the fight as well.
Yeah.
So it's also we didn't get a chance to see, what he's been working on.
And Cookie said Jamal has never needed to adjust his game.
Yeah, he never had to, so it's hard. But that's why your coach is coming in to keep you real, keep you grounded, to be like, yo, bro,
and help make you better.
Make it like this is what it is. Fuck what everyone else is saying. This is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta lock it. Well, I think you just need to lock in mentally. Like if it's anything, mentally. I think he have everything athletically. He's talented. I feel like mentally. You just need to lock in because even if having that focus mentally throughout the week, this is my first time ever seeing him ever like fight week, anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit kind of had me unsettled. Just like watching him, just like go through that. I understand y'all say like that's him and that's what he does. But if I'm watching that every time like that, I'm like, yo, you gonna hit a wall.
I don't know. I think that I disagree. I think that like that's him. But there's like you could be there's just everything in moderation. Like an hour before your fight, get the fuck up your phone. Who did that? Terrence McQuinney was talking about it's a tweet. It's about to go. Yo, y'all need to chill, bro. Somebody need to tell you like, bro, just relax. Take your phone. It's about to go down. Why are you on Twitter, bro?
That's what I'm saying. It's too much.
So lock
bro.
away the phone.
Yeah, you walk out like everything is too much for the.
Too much access.
It's don't give everybody so much access to you, bro.
Yeah,
be a little fucking. You know what saying that a Jamaican saying what we say, right? We say, what people have access to, they destroy, right? And even if you think that they don't have access, they have because the energy you take to go back and forth and all that shit, like they're giving them access and they destroying your mental, right? Bro. 2, you can't mix with everybody. You can't mix with everything. You know why? When you mix with everything, it dilutes your flavor. Mm-hmm. You lose flavor.
And you just out here for everybody.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
You lose flavor. That's what we say in Jamaica. You can't mix with everybody or you lose flavor. So stop trying to mix up with and be in everything. I think that you know who I like a lot that does this really well? Leon. Leon carries himself really well as a champion. And that's my division.
Yeah, I like that too.
A little mysterious.
Like what they got going on over there? Like what these niggas doing over there? You don't know.
Right.
You don't know.
Well, people. Well, that's what the thing. People want more when they don't know. You
Yeah.
give access to everybody. You cheapening your value. To be
I agree.
honest. Cookie wants to know: should the UFC grant Alex his wish and let him fight next month at heavyweight?
Yes.
Action called for that too.
Action did
No
call for
tiny
that on the
office.
tiny office. He said that, and I was like, what? Heavyweight?
And then.
But then I'm looking back, and I'm like, bro, you know what? You're right.
He came into this fight at 236 pounds.
But you know what? What else is there for him to accomplish? Fuck it. Legacy
Go with
time.
the biggest
Challenge
and the
yourself.
baddest.
Make a moment. Create a moment now. Here it is. Here's an opportunity for you to just change the fucking game. Like three times. Who's ever done that? Nobody.
No one. Dude, imagine his...
Even if he lost, go. I think so. Go to heavyweight. That's a great plan.
He's 36 years old, so I mean he's...
Like James Irvin versus Anderson Silva days, Cookie said.
Yeah, man. Go do it. I'm with that.
Rob Marley said 100% let him fight at heavyweight. Alex won't be around much longer. Let him do what he wants.
Right, exactly.
I'm with it.
And you know the fans will be behind it too. Everyone likes Alex Pereira
Well, also
now.
too, this is him full strength, no cutting weight, no nothing, just walking in 235.
He may be even bigger than that.
He probably is.
That's what I'm saying. Like he might just walk in.
Aspinall is gonna take his ass down so fast.
But
Oh yeah, he's not gonna risk it.
But isn't there a difference when you're training full, eating everything straight,
Yeah.
and then you could be able to
Yeah,
scramble
but
or whatever?
Aspinall doing the same thing. He ain't cutting no weight.
This is what I'm saying.
You know, so
These people probably walking in 240 easy.
yeah.
Do you think this is like a birth of a new heavyweight we're seeing then? Aspinall, Periera, like if this could be the new generation of heavyweights, like these guys who are fit and, you know, can move and like are like well-rounded as compared to just big dudes.
And he got knockout power.
Like, and everyone, the skills upping every.
I don't even know. I don't know but what I can say is,
He got Francis power.
more. You seen the he broke
punch
the
box
record.
video.
Effortless.
He got more than Francis power and heavyweight.
I want to see him. Yeah, I would like to see it. I would like to see it. I don't know. I want to see it, and I think he should do it. I think he shouldn't do nothing else. I think he should just fight heavyweight. Dude got financial freedom. Dude is rich. Like
he got 76 kids, taking care of all of them now.
He got all them. He got all them. How much kids he got?
No, he got a lot.
That's
Jamal
it, really?
also has 6 kids apparently.
Damn,
Nice.
really?
Nice. Some boys working. I love
Holy
that.
shit.
I don't know.
I love that. I love
That's
that.
crazy.
I cannot afford
To
to
lose.
lose.
You gotta have that Moicano in you.
Need that. I'm gonna put that as a sound on the soundboard.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
like
cannot afford to lose.
I
I need
want
some Money Moicano sound bites,
I
bro.
wanted Moicano to win off the strength of his one-liners.
Yeah, he's
honestly.
good.
Moicano wants money.
Well, Sofla said for sure look at Gan like as the new generation of heavyweights being
Yeah.
just more. I'm sorry, more well-rounded, more skilled, and actually athletic.
Yeah.
It's like and like I feel like those guys are more apt to win.
And
I
them guys
truly don't
move
think-
their head either.
I truly don't think no one beats Aspinall though.
Them guys
So
don't
he's-
move their head.
No.
Yeah, head and feet.
Yeah.
Jesus, but yeah, that was a great card.
That was
Amazing.
incredible.
Yeah, that shit was sick. That was
Hey,
a good
but
ass card.
take it back to Max Holloway, man. Max Holloway was just, for me, the most memorable fight of the card. Most
100%.
memorable fight of the night. And Max Holloway did something last night that probably will never be recreated.
That was perfect, man.
Max Holloway, cherry on top, bro. Shout out to
Literally-
fucking Max Holloway.
I could see
He-
a
he-
movie coming out and then redoing that.
And people call him bullshit, bro.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just saying that you can't write that what
You
he did.
can't.
And
Or that is stuff you write, but that would never happen in real life.
And it happened.
And it happened.
The bar is in fucking space. The bar is in space, bro.
Last second of the last round.
1 second left.
Crazy. And it's not like it was he was out. It wasn't like debatable where he could have like, you know,
Nah,
on his back
one
and like
one shot, face
Done.
first.
That shit was crazy.
Man woke up
And
he was
against
like, what
who?
happened?
Against who?
Yeah,
Look who it
exactly.
was against.
A knockout artist in Justin Gaethje.
Damn.
Gaethje's either gonna knock you out or get knocked out. So shout out to him.
No.
How do you think he's feeling today?
He's chilling.
He
Oh,
made
he
money.
had to.
He's
Listen.
disappointed, but he's
He
chilling.
got money.
No,
I mean,
he's
he's so
straight.
close.
He's disappointed for
Well, it
sure.
wasn't- it
Well, he
wasn't
was
a
going to
close
lose
fight,
that fight regardless.
Well, right, he's not gonna win, but so close to making it, and then you get knocked out.
what, 15 minutes? No, I mean, 15 seconds. I mean, he was gonna lose that fight. He had to. He had to die on his sword.
You know, I could tell you when I was in a fight one time earlier in my career, right? And it was the last round, and I was up 2, and the thought in my mind was like, that's a thought that crosses your mind. It crossed my mind. Like I'm up 2 by a lot. I'm cooking, and then the dude is still in the fight, and we're fighting. But I did think about what if he knocked me out
while fighting.
While fighting, I thought that thought. So to see guys do that, and that was early in my career, obviously, and I've grown and you learn how to develop and kind of like, you know, compartmentalize and calculate risk better and shit like that. But to see at that level where they are now and the pace that they're fighting, for them to still make that conscious decision in max to say, yo,
fuck it.
Let's do it. I'm going to give you a chance right now, 30 seconds or 10 seconds, and commit to it like that, knowing that there was a risk that you could have got caught yourself.
Mm-hmm. They were toe-to-toe, literally.
Mad respect. I don't even think y'all understand the amount of respect that is, because when you're in there, these are things that go across your mind. That was like, I literally remember being in a fight, and I was like, I'm up 2, and this motherfucker got power. Like, I could just coast his ass. And you know what I did? I coasted him. 100% I coasted his ass. Right, but then as you see moments like this, and what it takes to be great, and you get inspired, and you're like, yo, how do you want to look back at your career?
But that's
last night, how many fighters you think in the division that in the UFC that he inspired as a pro? Niggas at the highest fucking level.
I don't believe it.
Niggas at the highest fucking level he's inspired. You don't think you didn't take inspiration? If you didn't take inspiration from that, you a hater. 100%.
No, I don't believe most fighters took it as that. They took it like, oh, that was a great fight.
Yeah, like that was crazy.
Then you're fucking retarded.
Oh, majority of fighters is retarded. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm fucking making. Like, the majority of fighters looked at this and like, oh shit, like
nah,
that was
bro.
a crazy
You
fight.
you gotta watch that and kind of how to patch that. Add that in your game. Learn every time I watch a fight. I try to learn something, bro. No matter who it is. No matter they could be fucking. I don't care who it is. They could not be good. They could be good. I'm trying to learn something more. I'm trying to like assess where things could fit into my game. And that shit right there, that was all mental. Fuck the technical aspect of it, right? There were the technical things that were there, yeah, for sure. But just the mindset and the resolve, fucking impressive.
Is it only great because he won?
Yes.
Had he lost,
it's calculated risk. Had he lost, niggas would have been like, you a dickhead.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, yo, why would you do that, right?
Exactly.
But, yo, calculated risk.
It worked.
And when you look back, that's what I talked about earlier when we were talking about Max Holloway, right? We said, yo.
Dice shaker, bro. I fuck with
boom,
that, bro.
roll the dice. You look back at your career. We look back at Max Holloway's career. For those of you who weren't here in the chat, I don't know, y'all are here now. Some of you weren't here. I don't know if it's the same people or not. But earlier we were saying, yo, chat, if Max Holloway's falling off a cliff, right?
And so is Khabib.
So is Khabib. Khabib's falling off the cliff right there. One of them is going to fall, and you'll never get to see them fight again. One's arguably the greatest of all time, the GOAT. I know who everybody's saving because they want to see him fight again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different type of aura.
And that's because of not fighting safe, being a bad motherfucker, putting on entertaining fights, and just going out there and being a dog. But being safe, nigga, ain't nobody trying to see that all the time, bro.
A perfect record doesn't always mean a better fighter.
No, it doesn't.
Cookie wants to know, who does Max defend that BMF title against now? Poirier trilogy down the line?
Taporia.
Damn. Well, that's for the belt, the featherweight belt.
No, you're talking about the BMF belt.
Oh, the BMF belt? I don't know.
Yeah, who else? Who does he defend it against?
Connor or some shit. Go get a bag, man.
He
deserves a bag, man. Connor. Go fight the winner of Connor and fucking what's his name? Chandler. But then again, when is Connor fighting again after 29th?
This? Yeah, it's been announced.
June 29th.
Yeah, but I'm saying after 29th, when is he fighting again?
Oh yeah, he fighting again.
Think that's it?
If he wins, probably not. If he loses, he'll fight again. He's not.
I don't know what.
He's not gonna go out on a loss though. So if Chandler beats him, he's definitely gonna fight again.
Yeah, true.
I don't think he'd go out on an L. Yeah, is it news time?
What's the news?
You see, what's his name? Fuck's his name? Joaquin Buckley put posters around for Leon Edwards, calling him out basically, asking where he's been at.
Yeah, chat's been talking about that.
What's your opinion on that?
We keep the allure, my nigga.
Horny?
I don't think that's his fight. Like, why?
Yeah, that'd be a wild jump.
Maybe he's just putting his name in the mix. I mean, he's planting a seed early, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. People are gonna complain.
The fuck is going on out there?
It's not picking it up, so it's fine. No, we can only hear it, but
what's
it's
that?
all right.
How do you feel about Bilal? This what he did during the fights.
What he do? I didn't see.
He was showing the number of UFCs, like the 301s, the 302s, saying that he'll fight on every other pay-per-view.
Potentially next fight. I don't know.
Do you feel like, all right, if you're next up, would you fight somebody below you?
If I'm next up for the title?
Yeah. Or you waiting? You waiting for
I don't
Leo?
know. I can't speak on that. I like to be active. Me personally, I like to be active, but how much Bilal deserves a shot, man.
Yeah, at this point,
we can't keep saying you gotta fight. Bilal deserves a shot.
But that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But who's giving him this shot?
The UFC should give him a shot. I mean, he's probably gonna fight Leon next.
Yeah, I think that's what makes the most sense.
Fight. He's gonna fight Leon.
Because how many times can you dodge him? That don't make sense.
I don't think Leon's dodging him either.
No, not Leon. The UFC. They're dubbing Bilal on repeat.
Yeah.
Just give the man the chance.
Does he move the needle?
Bilal, I don't think so.
We don't know. I don't know. I think everyone knows who Bilal Muhammad is.
No,
as much as the fans don't like him,
yeah,
you're gonna watch a pay-per-view.
I like Bilal, but I don't think people are like, does he move the needle in that way? But does Leon move the needle in that way?
I think so. After headshot dead.
I'll say yeah.
Before,
after that knockout.
no. Headshot dead.
But that's what I'm saying.
He moved the needle.
And when did that happen? When he won the belt.
Yeah.
So maybe that's when Bilal can move the needle a little bit more.
You know what's ill about Leon is that Leon went from not saying anything at all in his career, nothing interesting, even everybody shitting on him, to just raw emotion. One moment where people really got to see,
because he's a genuine person.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just like straight up raw emotion. Everybody's like, shit.
But that's
what a
happens
moment.
with people who keep things in.
Yeah. So you got to respect
not for
that.
everybody. Cookie said that they're going to do it as co-main to Aspinall in UK in July. They didn't announce it, but it's a given, is what Cookie says.
I
There you go. That'd be good too then. Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense.
Aspinall who?
I don't know actually. Yeah,
Y'all just said it. Aspinall. Who's Aspinall fighting?
I'll tell you right now.
Aspinall's fighting Gone.
Is he? Or is it? If they're trying to do Periera?
Oh no, damn. So all right, let me just ask this question to kind of like lead into this exit. What card are we looking for? Like, what fights do we want now? Like after 300, we're like, yo, what fights are we looking for?
302, your boy, 302. 302. That's what we're looking forward to. Handy Brown on 302. That's what we're looking forward to.
You?
Who else is Handy Brown?
You trying to get on UFC 302? Where's that at?
This nigga's such a fucking op, bro. It's
Where
so crazy.
is that at?
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. So it's not even funny, bro.
It's crazy. I'm genuine. I don't even know who you're fighting. I have no clue who you're fighting. I'm not allowed to be told now for no reason.
Yeah, we stopped telling Phil shit because
for no reason.
No,
I don't
that's
tell
what I'm saying.
anyone.
He doesn't
you
know
know who
if
his man's is?
Phil doesn't know if you
His
are
man's
or
is
not.
Big Marcel, right? Big Marcel and
He hits me
fucking
up.
Phil are like friends.
He hits me up. I don't even.
He got a thread. He got a thread of a conversation with them. With
can
Marcel. How the fuck y'all got a thread?
And you can look at it. It's me every time saying, "Yeah, let me ask Randy."
I didn't even read that shit. I saw y'all niggas had a thread. I was like, nope, I'm done giving you information.
Dude, I don't tell anyone. Literally no one. Not even like any personal friends. I don't tell anyone.
This nigga and Big Marcel got a thread. Big Marcel, I leave Big Marcel on red, bro, on scene. Like,
I feel bad though.
I have no fucking thread with Big Marcel, bro.
I feel bad.
Yo, Big Marcel, if you in the chat, bro, I fuck with you, but I can't be giving you my business.
So Flo wants to know the color of your opponent's skin.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. What does that mean? I don't know.
I think he's trying to guess who it is.
Trying to do some mutts.
Yeah.
All right, who in the top 15? Just guess who's in the top 15.
So it's ranked.
If you think that.
That's
Apparently it's Phil. You versus Phil.
Square up, bitch.
In the backyard.
Oh no, we've done that already. I'm good.
Oh man. Next up, what we got? In other news, John Jones.
Wait, I had a question. Did Aspinall really? I mean, not Aspinall. Did oh my God, why am I? Armin. Did he really punch that guy on his walkout?
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
So apparently what he said is the dude faked like he was gonna punch him.
What the fuck?
So he
While
like
he was
reached out to touch him and then fake. Yo, didn't I tell y'all?
I watched it.
I got a story like that, right? The dude reached out to like he was gonna touch his hand, and then he faked like he's gonna punch him or some shit.
What?
He faked he's gonna punch him, so he got punched in the face.
Good.
Great.
Yeah, no.
What the
Fans be getting out of pocket. So fans be getting out of control, bro.
But he's gonna get a bag. This fan now.
No, probably not.
You don't
No,
think
he's
he's
not
not
getting
gonna sue the
anything.
UFC?
No.
I don't know. So what kind of damages he got?
That's what they said apparently. Like,
That's what Dana said.
We're probably gonna get sued.
Whatever. That's all good.
I would have fell out.
Who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's the contractor. He's gonna come take a look at something. Anyway,
Do you have to?
I got to peace out. Nah.
Do you?
I'll call him. I'll call him back. He lives up the street. Let him go. He'll just
Anyway.
stand there. If he needs me, he'll call me.
Anyways, yeah. So, do you think he's the last? Is he the first person to hit a fan?
No.
The first? No, definitely
No.
not.
So
I saw. Remember who punched the fan? Matt Brown punched the fan. One is
Pokemon said
walkout.
Don Fry punched someone too in the crowd.
I almost punched someone in the crowd one time. Fuck that.
I don't know why Armin didn't punch Armin.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Someone's
damn.
at the front door doorbell.
But Armin didn't punch Bobby Green. My fault.
Oh yeah, that's a whole
You
nother
had,
thing.
you had the same energy, nigga.
Yo, the fans be bold though, bro. The fans are bold as shit. Like
I hate-
you remember you know what I saw? I saw the dude in Jamal's face. Who's the dude? Something Poppy? What's
Oh
he called
yeah,
himself?
yeah, that guy, yeah.
He went like this. He walked up to Jamal and went. He did that march thing that what's the name
Periera
does
does?
Potan. Let the ball go and screamed like, right in front of him. Like went up to him and did that shit.
They think there's like no repercussions to any of this. Like the fans that go up at the press conference and like just say like, "Fuck you, you pussy," like just yelling shit at these fighters.
Damn, that's
It's like,
that's kind of weird.
it's wild. I hate it. It makes me see these guys. It's like, would you do that in real life? Like when it's just one-on-one, or you're just doing it now because you have a crowd and people there and like you want to look cool.
Yeah, I don't
But you
like
know,
that.
it's also the UFC fault too. Nah, I'm just saying.
What?
Just playing.
No, but it is kind of for allowing that shit.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, you know, they're gonna be in the crowd, they're gonna do what they do, but like if you're walking down the street and you trying to be a normal person, that's like on some regular
Yeah.
Kanye shit. This nigga do not give a
This
damn.
guy ain't stopping.
I gotta go hear what he says.
All
All
right.
right. Should we close out? Let's close out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yo.
Peace, people.
Much love. I gotta go talk to this dude. But yo, love. It was a great
Sick
show.
card, yeah.
You go open the door, so please. UFC 300. You know what I mean? It was amazing. And yeah.
Sick. Fight new soon, I guess, for you.
You wanna go? Oh, you gotta stop that thing. Yeah. Oh shit. All right, I'll go then. Yo, peace.
Peace,
Much
everyone.
love.
See you guys. Bye.